likes to hear the truth. Last night, the Americans were furious when I told them the truth, that they are going to make a lot of money from the war in Ukraine. They hated it, they hated hearing it, but they know it's the truth. Fact is, viewers, the truth is something very few people want to hear, especially when it's bitter. Especially when it deals with the war and the spoils of war. The killing, the blood that's pouring on the streets. Nobody likes to take responsibility. But tonight, the profit of war must not be undermined. The money financed by the bloodshed in Ukraine, the money America will make, the billions Wall Street punters will make, the money they are making on the Wall Street, on the stock exchanges, on defense companies, and the billions defense contractors will make. That's the truth nobody wants to hear. Unfortunately, the truth that not even the Ukrainians want to hear. Now the other truth. The truth that this war is not between armies. It is between the Russian army and the Ukrainian people. It is a war between a trained, heavily financed Russian army and the civilians, Ukrainian civilians. And the visuals are telling. On the one side, warship after warship after warship of the Russian army in one line, steaming off the coast of Mykolaiv in the Black Sea. The might of the Russian naval war machine coming to help, to try and complete the battle. And on the other hand, what do we have, viewers? On the other hand, ordinary Ukrainians. Ukrainian civilians we just saw, now lining up, trained in underground bunkers. Civilians learning to use arms. Civilians even learning to launch surface-to-air missiles. Yes, this war is between Putin's war machine and the people of Ukraine. And I know this will hurt Russian pride, and I know the Russians will hate me for saying it. But it is the hard truth, it is the absolute truth. Visuals of more and more military convoys being sent in from Moscow. Miles upon miles upon miles of billions of rubles of Russian military reinforcements. Putin's war machine. But to fight whom? To fight ordinary civilians who are lined up in the hundreds, to learn how to use guns and landmines and defend their own country with their bare hands. No, this is not a war between armies. This, they say, is the biggest war of the 21st century. But it is a war between the Russian army and the Ukrainian people. And that is the nature of this war. And that is why you can never really be sure how it will conclude. In such a war, ladies and gentlemen, you can never really tell who is going to eventually win.